Roadhead, what's your thoughts?
I have tried it. Recently, it's not as easy anymore. I don't know.
I mean, you've given it?
I've never given it.
All right. I just want to make sure.
I've never given it. Can we start over? Geez.
It's off the chain, baby.
And we're back. Episode 9.
We can't talk about hip hop.
That's the first thing I wanted to talk about.
I'm just saying we can't talk about it.
And we're not allowed to talk about it because our opinions aren't valid.
Well, we're white.
And we're white.
That's basically what he was. He accused us of being white, and you know what?
He didn't say it.
He is right.
Are we white?
We are white. Are we white?
Are you kidding me? This whole fucking time?
I didn't know I was white.
Jeez, I gotta take this
Holy
record down.
shit.
Hold on, let me switch this.
Hold on. I didn't know I...
Okay, there we go. Yeah. That's good.
Wow.
Yeah. I didn't know that we were white.
I didn't know that either.
And that changes things.
I thought I was clear.
Translucent.
Yeah, that's what I like to go by. Clear.
Beige. I like to go by
I'm
beige.
no longer white. I am clear. I
Beige,
identify
whatever.
as clear now.
Listen, I'm okay. I'm not upset. I'm not bothered by any of it.
I actually thought it was comical and hysterical.
No, we put that video out last time. So we tried to do a podcast before, and then we got a tornado warning, so we had to call it off.
Absolutely, it was
hysterical. So we put up the short. We got a few minutes, so we put it up, and then we talked a lot about the Drake, Kendrick beef, all that, and somebody came right out in the comments and said what makes you think your opinion on hip hop is valid? I'm like, shit. It made me realize, shit, we're white. What are we doing?
It is valid.
We can't. Yeah.
What does it make?
I don't know. Apparently it's not valid. But
according to him, it wasn't valid, but everybody else seemed to back us up.
That guy's a real... I hope he comes back.
What
was his name? His name was Siwa or something. Do you want me to do... I'll do a full investigation on you and your life and where you live and your...
Well, let's see. Let's see if I can pull up the comment.
We don't want to call him out by name, but I'm calling you out by name, brother.
Yeah, we won't call him out by name, but what the heck is it?
I hope he comes back. I hope he... Yeah. I told him in the comments, I said, we're only going to talk about golf stuff now, so I hope you come back. So we'll see.
I won't say it, but I'll spell it. Siyask.
Oh, no, that's enough. That's enough.
Oh, sorry.
We like him.
Sorry.
We're friends now.
Sorry.
He actually got to me in the DMs and said, I was wrong about you. You have... You are valid. And I said, thank you, Siwa.
No, we're just messing with it. I just thought it was hysterical.
It was funny because when somebody comes in the comments like that and attacks you, for a second you're like, oh shit. But then you just gotta... Yeah.
It doesn't... Like I said, I got such thick skin, I really don't care what you say.
It is funny. It is funny. It is funny though. I get it because that's a subject that we were talking about that I do know a lot about and I can talk about it. But I guess listening back to myself talking about it, I am kind of a honky. So it's like, oh, did you hear what Kendrick Lamar and Drake are beefing right now? And it does come across.
And again, what a stereotype. What?
We're not allowed to talk about it?
Do white people actually sound like that when they talk? Hello, sir. May I help you today? No, we don't sound like that. I sure the hell don't.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I definitely sound like a honky. I think that's what they mean. I had a lady call me a honky once. Yeah. Embarrassed me in front of my wife. Care.
I'm a cracker and I know it.
Yeah.
Does that make you happy? Make you happy out there?
I don't think so.
I don't care less.
No, people like that, nothing makes them happy. They just
I could care less. You can say whatever you want. Words don't hurt me. It's pathetic that you actually hide behind them. He at least voiced his opinion, so it is what it is.
Yeah. No, it's fine. He didn't cause any problems.
Voice more opinion.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, it's nice to have at least somebody commenting.
Well, actually, we had several comment back.
We did.
It actually started a little feud there. I thought it was going a little crazy, and then it kind of died down.
Yeah. No, it was nice. It's nice to have some engagement. So, hey, if you want to, Hey, we did say... leave a comment. We'll read it on the air. So I guess we kind of just did that.
Yeah.
So I hope you like this one because we're going right into more beef.
What you got? What you got?
So there's not a whole lot to update on. Not a lot has happened since the last time we record. I could go more in depth on the history of it, just to prove that my opinion is valid. But no, since that happened, Kendrick has still not responded. And for anybody who's unaware, I don't know who would be unaware at this point. But,
exactly.
But yeah, they're going back and forth at each other. Drake just came out with, he did another back-to-back thing where he came out with a second one where he used the AI voice of two of Kendrick's heroes, Tupac and Snoop Dogg, and just made an AI song where they're like pretending to talk to him, like, Kendrick, we need you, they're like shit like that. Kendrick still hasn't responded. Tupac's estate responded, and they sent Drake a cease and desist, so he had to remove the song. It's not up anymore for him. But people have, people copied it and uploaded it already. But
it's funny and silly at the same time.
it is. It's making me like Drake more, which I hate. But he's doing a good job of trolling the shit out of him right now, and still no response. It's getting harder and harder for Kendrick to respond. It better be good, like
Maybe good. Maybe he's waiting. Maybe he's picking his moment.
If he is,
or he's picking his nose, one of the two.
Yeah, maybe that.
I don't know. Like I told you before, I don't follow that one. You do.
Yeah. I'll keep you in the loop.
I see it though, because it's on YouTube. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
TikTok. I mean, I can't not see it. I read up on it and
it's nice to have. Yeah. It's nice to have some action and like some drama.
Mm-hmm.
Kanye,
sound like it is.
Kanye jumped in on it.
Oh God, Kanye.
He put out a remix of the Like That song that Future, Kendrick, and Metro Boomin did together, and he was like, "Yo, K-Dot, I got your back," and did a remix of the song, which I don't think Kendrick wants Kanye to be.
Yeah, all this
was back,
yeah. But when I listen to the videos and I listen to the comments and I listen to them bickering at each other and barking and calling names and throwing jabs, all it reminds me is of the days back in the playground days when you were like picking fights and choosing sides and just pulling each other out.
Yeah.
I mean, it gets to the point where, when's enough's enough.
Sometimes you do wonder, like, do you think after they put that track out, they're like DMing each other and being like, "Hey, good job, man. They're going to fucking love this. Wait till I put."
If it was me and I was on the genius side of this, I would be orchestrating the shit out of this because everybody's falling for it and all that publicity goes to them and they're cashing in.
I don't know. I mean, in this case, I don't think so.
But that would just be my angle on it.
It's happened before.
Yeah. God.
Elon Musk,
what a moron.
What'd he do?
God. He's going to lose his company.
He's the richest man in the world, I think.
Yeah, well, he's going to be the dumbest one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, he came out with that cyber truck.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it's actually stupid.
Well, I like it. I think it looks.
You can like it because
cool.
you're one of the followers that think it's the.
No, I'm not.
It's the apocalypse vehicle.
No,
that's honestly that's the reason why he came up with it.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it does kind of look like that, but also for me, it just kind of looks like the Warthog from Halo. Like the first time I saw it, so I was like, "Shit, I want that thing."
And this is the reason why his board is completely pissed off at him. Because instead of building vehicles that are practical and actually serve a purpose, he's trying to do the cool factor and get on everybody's cool side. And he's actually causing all kinds of issues.
He is trying really hard to be cool. Yeah. If you follow him on X, he's always trying to post memes.
That's the reason why he bought X.
So he could be cool.
He bought X as a gag. I hope everybody knows that. He bought it as a gag.
Well, I don't think he was ever intending it to go as far as it has.
Because he has the money to do it.
But also, a lot of people think, the people who hate him, think that he bought the app just so he can ban people that talk shit about him.
Well, actually, he has several phony accounts that he trolls X on and then laughs at his own jokes.
I believe it.
Yeah.
That sounds like something he would do.
Yeah. I mean, it's just insane what he does. But this Cybertruck has caused all kinds of issues now. It's got it all recalled. Every one of them got recalled.
Really?
All 8,383 of them sold got recalled.
Well, yeah, that is a big problem.
Is right up par for him because everything he touches or builds gets recalls, crashes, or blows up.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm hoping the best still. I see. I haven't heard anything about that Cybertruck since that time that he said what did he do? He said
so in 2019 he came out with that thing.
Yeah.
All right. He made this big speech about this great vehicle and how it had bulletproof windows and it was completely waterproof and you can use it as a boat if you had to and blah 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 blah. Well, guess what? None of that's true.
Yeah.
So
in the demonstration, they broke the windows by accident.
The windows break. They actually break easier than any automobile window.
Yeah.
The funny part is he puts out this thing about how the car can float if you needed to. It turned into a boat.
It doesn't.
But in the warranty, it says if you take it through the car wash, it automatically voids the warranty.
Oh my God. Can't wash it.
You can't wash it.
So you're not taking it underwater. It's not an amphibious.
It's been recalled because there's an accelerator pedal issue that keeps sticking to the floor, causing the vehicle to accelerate too fast. And everybody's noticing that when the vehicle is put together that there's large gaps and missing pieces where the panels overlap.
Oh, well, that's just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's bad.
And for how expensive they are, too. That you can't
that's
can't have
over,
shit like
that's
that.
80,000, 100,000 starting out,
Yeah.
for that vehicle.
Imagine the people who got on the waiting list for one,
Oh my
years
God.
ago, and they it comes out and they get this thing rolled out, and they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so now his board is completely pissed off. As a matter of fact, I think 3 of his top board members have already resigned and left Tesla.
I think he's probably happy with that. He wants to be the only one in charge.
Well, he wants to, because he'll give himself a raise.
Yeah.
He tried to give himself a $54 billion raise.
Which is nuts. He's rich enough, all right?
Which his shareholders said, hell no.
Yeah.
And they turned around and took him to court and sued him, and they stopped. They stopped it. So now he's trying to pass it again.
To give himself a raise?
He wants more money.
Why?
Because he's got a new project now.
What's the new project?
Oh, yeah. Robo-taxis.
So, self-driving cars?
That he can't figure out now.
Yeah.
So let's piss more money way down. Matter of fact, all the Teslas that are sold in the United States have a recall issue. All of them.
So I don't want to sit here and bitch because he's doing a lot more than I am, all right? So I'm not going to judge him.
I give him credit for going a different route, but the problem is he doesn't finish through with anything he does. He's constantly off to the next shiny thing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So and that's why his board is so pissed off, because he'll start something and then he jumps ship and goes somewhere else.
Yeah.
And then somewhere else. And then he'll actually start companies like the Boring Company. As a matter of fact, he started that company to back his own findings. So he's creating companies to back his findings to help him support what he wants to do. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people are starting to see through his ruse. Like they're like, man, dude, this is starting to be an act.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. So
I'm still. I mean, what what do I know? Yeah. Go for it, dude.
I follow him because I just think it's funny because he does have. He obviously has a genius side of him, but you also have to know everybody who says people who are genius are also crazy.
Yeah, they are. I mean, look at
maybe
Prince.
That's what it is.
Yeah. I should have worn You're wearing your shirt. Last week I wore it, but there was the tornado. I was gonna wear my Bees in Season.
The Bees in Season
shirt.
Actually,
which if anyone gives a shit, wants to buy those shirts, give us an email or leave a comment. I'll get you one of those shirts.
Actually, we have a couple to send for promos. So.
Oh yeah, we'll get some out.
If you guys want some free shirts or anything like that, free koozies.
We'll put a picture up of the Bees in Season shirt.
Leave a comment and we'll send you.
The next one, it'll
promos.
Be all beezed up and ready to fuck. Put that on a shirt.
Beezed up and ready to fuck. We're gonna get censored.
Yeah. Well, I do want to make a lot more merch, but it's funny because the amount of ideas that I have for merch vastly outnumbers the amount of people who would want them at this point. So,
yeah, we got a lot of amazing ideas which are going to be coming down the pipe. So, and one of them is going to be a third mic for a third person, which is going to be fun.
I'm itching to get somebody in here.
Yeah, so we're going to have 3 people.
I think it'll switch things up a lot. We'll get better conversations. Yeah. We'll get more comfortable in here. We'll be able to ask if we get somebody interesting in here that we can ask them all kinds of questions about.
Live. I want to go live.
Live would be cool. It'd be tricky. We also once we have enough people tuning in.
Yeah, I'd like to go live. I'd like to take calls.
And I was trying to convince this one to put an Alexa in the middle of the table, so when we get into arguments, I can just be like, Alexa, prove this motherfucker wrong.
All right.
I don't think he likes the idea, though.
Matter of fact, I'll go get it.
Will you?
I'll go get it and we'll put it in.
All right, go get it.
All right. Voila. There she is.
There she is. What a beauty.
Ask and you shall receive. Hey, Alexa. Who is off the jaw?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
We're not big
Damn, we're not that
Hey,
famous
Alexa.
yet.
Alexa, what is Off the Jaw podcast?
Here's Off the Job from TuneIn. Here's episode 29, One Time at Bandcamp.
No.
One time at Bandcamp.
No. Stop. Not Alexa,
wow.
stop.
Alexa, shut up.
See, it's not Off the Job. Alexa, Off the Jaw podcast.
I'm not sure.
No,
we're just not big enough.
We're not big enough.
We haven't officially made it.
We'll get there
until
the day when she answers us. Is the day we know we made it.
We're gonna check in every day.
Yeah, every day.
So that's defeating.
Yeah.
Alexa doesn't know who we are. Stop. I'm getting sick of this shit.
You wanted her.
Yeah. So I just finished watching Did you see Baby Reindeer? I think it's on Netflix. It's like a British show.
No, I've been watching Rebel Moon.
Rebel Moon, which I want to watch. It looks cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I like Zack Snyder.
It's a slight ripoff of Star Wars, but I don't care. It's still good.
It's cool.
It's still good.
Is it all action, or is it funny, or is it all dark and serious like a Zack Snyder movie usually is, where it's very dark? And,
It's dark. It's action. There's a storyline to it. It builds up.
yeah.
Reminds me a lot of Dune. You know how Dune starts. You have to go through the story and it builds
Which
up.
families,
yeah,
what,
that's the
who,
same thing.
yeah.
Same thing.
I like that stuff. I don't mind a slow start as long as it pays off.
Oh yeah, so
And
far I'm into it.
I saw the trailer for that, like part 2 or whatever. I thought it looked really cool.
Yeah, I finished watching the second one. There will be a third one. I can
Yeah.
just let you know.
Yeah, don't ruin it for me.
I can't tell you anything because you haven't seen it.
I know.
We could have a deep conversation about this, but you punked out and didn't watch it.
I wanted to see it before today,
I
but
know.
I just didn't have time. I have a newborn baby. She can't watch.
You can be up at 1 o'clock in the
So
morning, turn
that's
that thing
true.
on.
When she keeps me up at night,
Exactly.
I'll have her watch Rebel Moon. She'll like it. I have to get her used to. I can't put certain stuff on at night. I'm okay with it, but Allie's like, that's too scary. She's gonna, and I'm like,
She doesn't even know what's going on.
She's 2 weeks old.
Stop.
Yeah,
Stop.
she's not gonna get scared. I did watch that Baby Reindeer though, and you should definitely watch it. That's one that, like, if you watch the first episode, you're not into it yet, keep going. It gets good. I mean, it's weird. It's like that dry British humor, but it's also like weird and creepy. It's basically about a guy who's a bartender who wants to be a comedian, but he starts getting stalked by this woman who he was nice to one time, and then she like now follows him, emails him, and it's very good.
You liked it?
I liked it a lot. It definitely, it's one that, like, after you're done watching it, you'll sit there for the next half hour and be like, what the fuck was that? It'll make you think about it. It's good, though. Alexa, what is Baby Reindeer's IMDb rating?
From thesun.co.uk. Baby Reindeer premiered on Netflix last week
I
and
know.
currently boasts 100% critical rating on Rotten
Ooh,
Ooh.
that's very good.
100% on the Rotten
And
Tomato.
we trust, if anything here, we trust the critics.
Yeah, because
And
they get it right.
Yeah, they gave
You
it
know
a
how many
10 out of 10?
times I've scrolled through looking for a movie I've never seen before, and I look at the Rotten Tomato reviews, and it'll be like 98%. And I'm like, oh, that must be a good movie. And I watch it, and I'm like, this movie sucks.
There's a huge disparity between, at least in the past few years, between the audience score and the critic score.
Yeah.
Like some things they'll give, like for example, Dave Chappelle's comedy special, the critic rating was rotten. It's like 2%. Audience rating was like 98%.
Yeah.
So it's like obviously they don't agree, and I think it's like kind of a political thing.
It is. It's 100%.
Because then they'll give like
Remember the old Siskel and Ebert?
yeah,
Remember they used to do the ratings?
thumbs up.
2 thumbs up, 2
Yeah.
thumbs down. Yeah.
rip, they're dead.
They're probably, I was going to say, they are. People are like, who the hell is that?
Well, that's funny because you think of like critics as people who people who couldn't hack it in film, so now they're a film critic or whatever. Roger Ebert tried to make a movie and it was the weirdest goddamn thing. We'll have to, I don't know if you've ever seen it. Look it up. Find the title of that Roger Ebert movie, but it's
Robert E.
Roger
Oh,
Ebert.
Roger.
Yeah.
Oops.
Or we could just we don't have to look it up.
Alexa.
What was that movie that Roger Ebert made?
Roger Ebert is known for Life Itself, Beyond the Valley of the Dolls, Siskel, and Ebert, and sneak previews.
Hey, we just said Siskel and Ebert.
There we go.
There we go.
It answered the question. I don't remember. It said 2 movies there. I don't remember which one I was thinking of. But I like that one.
Yeah. I don't know. There's so many movies out there now. It's ridiculous. I'll flip through Netflix. I'm like, I don't even know any of these were even released.
Some of them will have like stars in them, and you're like, when the hell was this?
When the hell is this made?
And they're usually not that good.
No.
But
There's a lot of flops out there.
what about Hubie Halloween?
No.
You didn't like that one?
No.
It's funny how Adam Sandler can still get away with just playing a mentally disabled person, and nobody calls him on it. 'Cause
I mean, that character is starting to wear out.
his like,
Yeah.
it is wearing a little thing. Yeah, I have a soft spot for him. I like Adam Sandler, but yeah, that whole shtick is like
Yeah, it's old.
played out.
Yeah. Especially at his age.
Yeah, he seems like such a cool dude though that I can't hate him. You know, even
There
though
are some movies he makes that are complete flops.
I mean, the past 20 years have been. He's had like 1 or 2 good movies.
My favorite is still like
Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore. What was it? Billy Madison? No.
Yeah.
Is that
what it's called?
Billy Madison?
Back to School?
What was the movie where Billy Madison went back to school?
The movie where Billy Madison went back to school is called Billy Madison.
We figured it out. We solved it.
Billy
Thank you,
Madison.
Alexa.
5 and
Now-
Adam Sandler's debut movie.
Yeah.
There we
The plot
go.
of the movie revolves around Billy Madison.
Okay,
Yes.
Alexa,
Okay,
stop.
Alexa, shut up.
We got it.
but that Billy Madison's a good movie. Happy Gilmore. I like Waterboy. I thought that was good.
Waterboy was good.
I also liked. I know this is right where he
But
started.
again,
to
that
fall
Waterboy
off.
is that.
Oh, the whole movie's that. When he meets his dad at the end, and his dad comes in on the lawnmower, and
Yeah.
he's like, "You're good."
The best character is the guy. I don't even know what he's saying.
Oh yeah,
He's like from
I
Louisiana.
want to try to do it, but I can't. I'm not going to do it.
Who's it?
Yeah, who's
That's the best character.
Yeah, he is. Sheetz News.
Sheetz News.
I don't know if that's. We have brought up Sheetz before, and I'm still
I like
not sure.
Sheetz.
I do too. I'm still not sure if that's
They were
would
getting
be considered
sued.
local. Yeah, they're getting sued.
Yeah, they're getting sued for federal discrimination.
Which who did they discriminate against and why?
Apparently, people who couldn't pass the background test.
Like the criminal background check?
Yes.
Okay.
So they automatically dismissed them.
And they're saying that they're trying to get. They're
So
trying to sue for
now
that.
they're suing them because that they discriminated them by not giving them fair employment opportunity. I thought the whole purpose of having a background check was if you popped up on that list, you didn't have to hire them.
That's weird. Yeah, how do you get around that? Because I guess you can't discriminate based on race, gender, disability.
Well, that's what they're trying to do.
Religion.
They're trying to base it on race because they said that 14.8% of them were black and 13% of them were Native Americans and
Listen, I can't speak on this.
and 8% were
I'm
white.
not allowed to say anything else.
Mm-hmm.
But for somebody to say that is, the logic doesn't work there.
No, it doesn't work. Okay, so let's say it was 14%. Let's say it was what's the rest of the percentage?
Yeah,
There's 100%.
Yeah.
Now we're only talking about 30-some percent.
Well,
If they're trying to use that as a leverage to
I mean,
overcome the background check now, the criminal background check, come on. Why do we have it?
That would be something if they can knock down that and say that the criminal background check is somehow discrimination. That would be
But it's the same criminal background check they want to use so you can't get a gun.
yeah. That would now you got to let everybody have a gun.
You got to let everybody have a
If
gun.
they're a
now.
criminal, you can't. That's discrimination.
We're picking and choosing.
Hey, listen, I'm kind of on board with this now. I've come around. I'm okay with it. Let's get rid of the background checks.
Let's give you. Oh my God. Yeah. Let's start rewarding criminals
For their behavior.
for their misconduct.
Yeah. Here's a gun and a job at Sheetz.
You robbed how many
There
convenience
you go,
stores?
yeah.
Let's hire you.
Yeah, because you obviously know how this whole
Yes, you know how this
enterprise
whole
works.
thing
Yeah.
works. So since you've robbed 5 convenience stores, let's hire you.
You'd be great for ours. You can protect ours.
You can protect ours.
But what I do care about is that Wawa is encroaching on Sheetz' territory,
Oh, yes.
which is a big no-no.
I'm sorry, but Wawa's way bigger than Sheetz.
Yeah, but Wawa is now trying to take over Sheetz'.
They will.
You know what's funny is I saw a thing online that said like there was an urban legend that Mr. Sheetz and Mr. Wawa, whatever their names are, they had a secret agreement that one would never encroach on the other person's territory. And the guy who
You just made that shit up.
it's true, that is a true urban legend.
No, pull it up.
I can't.
You're so
Alexa
full of
won't
shit.
know. Alexa won't know about that.
You're so full of
It's
shit.
too niche. They actually asked the CEO of Wawa if that was true, and he said, "No, it's not true." So either it's not true, or he's going back on his word, and he's now. If we start seeing Wawas around here, it's going to be a bloodbath. People are.
There's one already. Is it central Pennsylvania?
Yeah, but that's right on
it's
the.
coming.
That's right on the border.
coming.
If they come any closer, it's war.
Alexa, is our Lord and Savior Donald Trump coming to save us?
She shut off.
She's not.
like,
want
I'm not
any
even
part of
answering that. I'm a
She's like,
Democrat.
actually, that's illegal. Yeah.
She's like, I'm a Democrat. I've
wonder
been
what-
programmed not to respond to anything of
We
Trump
need to
value.
We need to have a full hour-long episode of us interrogating this bitch Alexa.
That's hysterical.
And then we can get out of her who she voted for in the last election.
Anyways.
How many ballots did you alter, Alexa?
We actually had an individual who sent us some information who said Trump was our Lord and Savior.
Did you get some information? Do you want to go over it? Because they might be watching.
I can't even go into that.
I don't know. We have somebody who I don't know if they're. I don't know if they listen. I don't know if they'll hear this or see this. But they did send us some high classified intel.
They sure did.
About Trump and the whole what's coming, and how you gotta.
This guy is really, really connected to.
Watch the water, and.
So I don't know if I want to open that can of worms.
Yeah, these people are sick, if you know what I mean. Yeah. But everything's going to be okay. I'm using the code language of, there is in that conspiracy. There's some code words you can use.
Serious conspiracy theories.
I used to be a Q, not a follower, but I used to when the whole. I don't know how familiar you are with QAnon. When that whole thing first came out, I was into it.
Were you into it?
I was into it for almost a year because there's somebody who seemed to have this knowledge that nobody else had, and they knew they would synchronize the post with Trump's tweets. They would say things that would later come true. They would point to conspiracies that if you dug deep enough, you would realize were true. So you read that for a while and you're like, holy shit, whoever's in control of this account must be fucking really in the know. It turns out it's just somebody who is a grifter and good with computers and, but people are still believing it. And that's crazy to me.
That's the whole thing of a conspiracy.
It lost all legitimacy way before this, but definitely whenever Trump lost, because the whole thing was building up to when Trump wins this election, these are the things that are going to happen. These dominoes are getting knocked over. Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton are going to be in jail in Guantanamo Bay. It was this whole thing that was going to happen. And then Trump lost. And somehow those people they still stuck with it. They're still saying any day now they're going to be in jail.
They've already given dates.
Well, they say
of when it's going to happen.
Those are the same people that say that Trump is still the president. He's still in control, and this is his plan, and he's letting this happen.
Because
there are a bunch of ways that you can twist it to make.
That's
it
how they
fit
said
your
it because
narrative.
he got sworn in before noon. I think that's what it was.
Whatever
I think
it
it's
is.
noon. Whatever it is.
It's not even just that.
So therefore, President Trump is still the president, and that's why he walked away, and nobody saluted the president when he became president. Whatever that is, that's what they want to run with.
If that were true, one, that'd be hilarious and cool. But if that were true, then they wouldn't be arresting Trump. They wouldn't be indicting him and fining him and giving him 91 felonies, and somehow all that stuff can happen, and people can still say, just trust the plan. Trust the plan. What is it? Patriots are in control, is what they say.
Yeah. It gets dark and twisted. It's nuts. Now they're trying to attack Trump in the 2016 election.
They're going back to 2016 and saying what?
It was rigged.
That the election was rigged. Yeah. So the same people who are saying 2020 wasn't rigged.
2020 wasn't rigged. Wait.
2020 was the COVID election.
Yeah, 2020 wasn't rigged,
so the same
but
people,
2016 is.
Okay, the people who say, oh no, our elections are secure. The mail-in ballots are secure. All the votes were counted. Everything was great in 2020. Yeah. Those same people are saying, but 2016
was corrupted. That was the one that was corrupted.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really follow that logic. I mean, you could say, you could feasibly say that all elections are corruptible. Man. They're all corrupt. Everybody in government is corrupt for the most part. But to say that 2020, there's nothing to worry about. 2016 is what you should be worrying about. So
2020 was a
goddamn Putin again.
Yeah. Goddamn Putin.
Every time I turn around, there's Putin. He's trying to get in my business.
The whole 2020 election was rigged. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
it was so bad. It was ridiculous.
I don't know if they're still kicking people off for saying that. They were for some period of time for questioning it, which is crazy. You should be able to question anything. Yeah, did all those votes that appeared at 4 a.m?
What?
On election day?
That didn't happen.
It happened.
What?
You watch those numbers jump from here and they go...
I mean, 800,000 Republicans votes disappeared?
Oh, yeah, all these votes disappeared.
And then 2 million Democratic votes just appeared?
Are we allowed to talk about this?
We
shouldn't even be on the air right now. Shh. Yeah, the stuff that...
That's what's going to happen. Shut off.
Yeah. Let's send cupcakes.
Oh, God.
All right, don't send anything to anybody.
Don't send nothing to anyone.
Yeah.
Especially cupcakes.
Yeah.
If you don't know what we're talking about,
Make sure they're vegan cupcakes.
Yes.
No detonators.
you might want to look this one up.
No. Anyway. Will you go, like, at my parents' house, I'm like, will you go find all of my participation trophies
Oh my God.
and bring them to me? And he did. So I have them all right now, and I have
I
a
will
lot
burn
of
them.
participation trophies. I was gonna come in here one day and just have them all lined up. I think I'm still gonna do it one of these times because we do have to have the big
We're going to have a huge
the
discussion.
big discussion about it. So I'm gonna
I
come in and
hate
show off all of my
participation.
I kept my
trophies.
parents kept them. They were very proud that I participated.
Because
So
there was no such thing as participation
Yeah, I know.
trophies when I was growing up.
I was the king of
It
participating.
was do or do not.
Yeah, well, I did enough to get a
Yeah,
participation.
he's right. Uh-huh.
I wasn't the star.
You're that
but-
kid sitting in the outfield
Gee.
picking his nose, and he still got a trophy.
I mean, it's true.
Look what I did.
No, I tried.
Look what I did.
I tried.
You didn't do shit.
But yeah, we gotta. I gotta get some new stuff for the shelf. You broke my picture.
I did. Sorry.
That's all right. You got a bunch of. You changed yours. You got
Yeah,
some more
I
Steelers
put my
stuff
Steelers
up
stuff
there.
up there because I'm a diehard Steeler fan. And
Oh, that reminds me. We went to the Pirates.
we did go to the Pirate game.
Pittsburgh Pirates.
What a good time it was, even though they got crushed.
They did get crushed, which I was expecting.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think I've been to over the past 25 years. I've been to a lot. Not so much recently, but when I was a kid, my dad took me to a lot, and we never won. I don't know if we had any good years.
2 out of the last 25 or something like
Yeah,
that.
but we went and we got some good seats,
And we had great seats. We
which
were-
I thought was cool. I'm usually back.
Oh, you got them on TV? Nice. Yeah, we were.
I'm usually like over here. So
Yeah, we were in section 143
So we're, like, all
above
in the
the
outfield.
Clemente wall.
we're in like the home run zone.
Yeah, it was great.
Even though I spent half the time walking around, I had to track down that fucking parrot, and I found him.
There you go.
I had to go find him because I knew if Sage was with me, she would have been too scared to go get a picture with him. So I had to get one and send it to her and be like, I found him. Here he is. And there's also the pierogi race, which
Progress was great.
if anybody in Pittsburgh or not in Pittsburgh doesn't know, they have 4. Well, it was more.
That's
It used to be
tradition.
4. They had like
Tradition.
6 this time. They have new flavors.
They keep
of
adding new
pierogies.
flavors. Yeah.
But yeah, they have the pierogies race around the whole field, and then,
Yeah.
everybody roots for a winner. But I still haven't showed Sage that video. She's gonna be like, "What the heck is that?"
We got to get her to the game.
She would love to go. It's still fun. Like, it'd be a lot of fun for her, I think.
You enjoyed it. You're not even a big baseball fan.
Yeah, I got into it. It was nice because I got into it a little bit here and there. I don't know any of the players anymore. Like, last Pirate's name I remember was Jason Kendall. That's the last name I
Yeah.
know.
Wow.
So I don't know anybody after him.
Yeah, there was a lot of new names. But where we were sitting was great because every time they hit the ball, you thought
It
you were
could
gonna
come
catch
to
it.
us, yeah. And you caught one at the beginning.
I caught one.
It
yes.
was, I forget the guy's name. Ryan Reynolds? Was it Reynolds? Yeah.
It was Ryan Reynolds.
So,
Yeah, I caught the ball.
and I looked at you right away. I'm like, you better give that to Sage if you try to keep that for yourself.
I was like, I don't need it.
What
I'm
do I
gonna go
want
to
it for?
Sage.
But then now I said that Sage, every time that
What did she say when she got the ball?
she was just like, wow, it's cool. She saw it and she's like, it's, I was like, that's the real thing.
It's a real thing.
She put it up on her
Had
shelf.
the grass stains on the ball.
She put it next to her participation trophy for softball.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you take her now, she's going to expect you to get a ball every time. So if you ever take her again, you got to come with like a ball in your pocket or something and be like, I caught one.
I've been to several Pirate games and I've only caught 3 balls. So
I've never caught one. There was something else I wanted to say about that. Oh yeah, so I didn't know any of the players' names, but it was fun to watch. I got into it at some points, if ever. We had a guy in our section
oh man, was he funny?
who was just drunk, and
He
it's
was so loaded.
You always love to have one of those guys whoever's in the outfield for the other team, he's just screaming at him the whole time, like, "Hey, your mom smells like," just like whatever, the whole game. And then towards the end, he started getting really drunk, and they weren't making sense anymore.
No, he was just blurting words.
But at first, he was hilarious, and then he just got to the point where he's like,
Became obnoxious.
Oh, yeah,
Like, dude, shut up.
it got pretty bad. But I think it was definitely worth it. But also just walking around the outside, looking at the city and watching all the people getting their hot dogs and shit.
Oh, yeah,
I like
great.
that vibe a lot. I like
great.
walking around.
Yeah, those seats were amazing. I'll get them again.
Yeah, I would definitely go again. We got to get the whole section, just get the whole family out there.
Because we were in row A, like right in the front. We
Yeah.
were right on the wall.
Yeah, it was really
We could
nice.
literally reach over and catch a home run. So it was great.
Yeah, we'll go again.
It was good.
I was hoping we'd get a clip for the show where like I get hit by a pitch or I accidentally catch a ball that was right on the, a home run. People reach over.
I recorded the pierogi race.
Oh yeah, I got that too.
Yeah, I put it on there.
But I wanted to, if like the camera went to us and we had like a podcast shirt on or something,
we should have wore a podcast shirt. Look, we would have blended in too.
Yeah, we could have done that. We both forgot.
Yeah.
We got there. We were sitting there. We're like, do you have a shirt up?
No shirt. I've been a prime.
We could have stood up. Yeah, we would have been on camera.
So the next time we go,
we'll just get like a tapestry and hang it over the front and just unfurl it down, cover up the scoreboard and be like,
off the jaw.
And then we'll get arrested. And then we'll be a news story. And then everyone's going to be like, we got to check those guys.
That's how you got
out.
it.
I will get arrested for the podcast. I'm okay with that.
Taking one for the team.
I'm totally cool with that. But I mean, I think that's all I got for today. I have one more small update. So I make music. You know that. They don't know that, I don't think. But I made a mashup of two songs, a Gorilla song and a Cypress Hill song. It's called Suzuki Bong Method, and I'm going to play us out with it whenever we sign off. So if you hear a song, that's what you hear.
Okay.
Made by a local artist.
Artist.
It's me. I'm the local artist.
It's the local artist.
I make other music too, not just that. But I think it's cool. So I'm gonna try to use it as our outro song.
Gotcha.
And see if we get dinged for copyright, because it's not just one song.
You're probably going to get dinged for it.
It's two put together, so we'll see what happens.
You already got dinged once for trying that.
Yeah, I got dinged for trying to make that video about the Drake
and you got
Kendrick
nailed for copyright.
So I had to change the levels on it and everything.
Yeah.
But what about you? What do you got? Anything else? Any updates? I mean, we didn't really talk about that I just had a baby. We didn't really get into that. Because we tried to do it last week, but there was a tornado.
Yeah.
So the first week we were going to come back, so we had to cut it short.
I thought we were going to save it and we'll bring her on and show her.
I do.
Going to say that.
I think we may bring her on.
Yeah.
At
just
some
for
point.
a brief moment.
Yeah.
Everyone see the new one, the new edition.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do that next week.
Nope. Just the weekend. I'm going to be out in the garage working on the golf cart.
On the golf cart?
On the golf cart, I'm going to soup that baby up.
Oh, so there's nothing wrong with it. You just want to soup it up?
No, I'm souping it up.
Cool.
Yeah. So basically, I got it ripped out. I got a Easy Go TXT 48 volt golf cart. Ripped that thing out, gutted it. Switched it all to lithium batteries. And,
wait, you've already done that, or you?
Yeah, I got the batteries.
Oh, yeah.
Everything. I'm doing all the wiring harnesses, redoing it all. Put new controllers in.
You'll have to
DC
put a picture
controllers.
of that up. That's cool.
Yeah, it's gonna go nice. So my goal is to get it to go 30 miles an hour.
That's ripping it, dude. In the campground, that's ripping it.
Yeah, that's my goal. I'm going to get it to go 30 miles an hour. I don't need to go any faster than that. These things can go, you can actually get a golf cart to go 100.
Yeah, I think that's
insane. I just want to go 30 miles an hour in the golf cart.
Just so you're zooming.
Because nobody else
need to go crazy.
Where I'm going to take it has a golf cart that does that.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to be doing this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to be raising it.
I'm going to put a video. Once I get a thing going, we'll record it.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll see how fast. I'm going to go 30 miles an hour. That's my goal.
That's definitely a good video. I'll put that on the TikTok for sure, and we can play it on the show. But yeah, I mean, that's all I got. We'll see you guys next week. I mean, we should be back on a regular schedule now.
Yeah, we kind of took like I said with the baby, we took a couple weeks off.
Baby, tornado.
Yeah. So if we sound a little lackadaisical,
we're getting back in.
We're getting back into the swing.
Getting back in the zone. I'm also getting used to being a dad again. I mean, stepfather, father. They're the same thing, but I also
You're doing the whole thing now.
I'm doing it from the very beginning.
From the very beginning, yes.
So I'm still getting used to that too. But yeah, we'll be back on a regular schedule, and hopefully we're planning to get set up for another person in here.
Yes.
So I'm looking forward to that. And we actually made some progress. I've been fighting for that Alexa to get in here for a long time, and we did it. So I'm happy.
It's stupid.
That'll hold me off for a while. You say it's stupid now.
It's stupid.
One of these days you're gonna be like, "That was the best idea we ever had."
We're gonna find out. We'll find out
eventually. Until she starts interrupting us when we're talking.
We've already told her to shut up 6 times. So
I wonder if her personality changes if you keep insulting her. She starts getting stern with you.
Alexa, are we white? She won't answer that question.
There's certain things she just pretends not to hear you.
Nope.
Just like a real woman.
We're clear, damn it.
All right.
Well, let's get out of here.
Yeah, we'll get out. We'll catch up with you guys next week.